Okay.
Okay.
So this is my name is Lori Miller, and I work with Collette. It's a wonderful travel company. We've been around for now 106 years, and it's all about going guided. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I'd rather go on a cruise," or I'm going to plan this by myself. Well, completely gets rid of all of your stress because you don't have to plan it because we take care of everything for you. We will pick you up at, if you belong and you book this through one of the senior centers here on the peninsula, um, we will pick you up there and take you to the airport. So you don't have to worry about getting to the airport. We will, you have a tour manager with you 24/7. And we have our tour managers that have experienced everything. So they can take you through the culture, the history, the food, which is always important. And it is just a wonderful way to travel. As I was saying before with the cruising, a lot of times cruise ships, of course, they can't get into land and go to places. They'll pull into a port that's maybe 50 miles outside to where they have to go. Then they have to bus them in, and then they have to get back to the ship by dinner and then sail at night. This way you're experiencing everything: breakfast, lunch, dinner, all in these beautiful cities. So these are some of our tours that we offer, and they're called spotlights. And the spotlights are a one night, a hotel stay. Most of our other tours are where you're going from one city to the next. You have 3 nights here, nights there. But we have these wonderful tours that are called spotlights, and this one is Spotlight on London. The We have overall activity levels on each of our tours, and these tours are all built for the 55 plus community. So when I say it's a level 3, it means that you're kind of an on the go traveler and you don't want to miss a thing. So you're walking and standing for longer periods, like from 1 to maybe an hour and a half. And that should not be a big deal for you. So just to see what you're expecting, because you're going to be seeing a lot in London. There's a lot to see. So you'll be staying 5 nights in London. We always stay at a nice 4-star hotel, very centrally located. And your journey opens in the regal city of London. It's the capital of England, of course, and it's often described as a world within a city. London is a sophisticated metropolis with a timeless style all in its own. One thing I do want to point out with this tour too is you can do this during the holidays. And London is so beautiful during right after we have some spotlight on London tours, they call them with holiday. So from after Thanksgiving through like the third week in right before Christmas, you can go and experience all the lights, and they take you on all the light tours and all the Christmas decorations. So that's an option as well. But you can go, this operates all year long. So you can go in the winter, you can go when there's no crowds, which is lovely, or you can go in the springtime, which is absolutely beautiful. Summer hot, but a little bit crowded, and the fall is gorgeous there. So let's continue on. The first evening, whenever we,
Lori, your screen is not your PowerPoint is not moving. We're only seeing the London spotlight, a London slide, the 16 slide, number
oh my
16.
God,
So maybe you can move it manually if it doesn't work.
is that okay?
We still cannot see it. Just the first one.
That's so weird. I'm sharing the screen, resume slideshow. Hold on. Can you see food now?
No, it's still up. Can you click on it? Oh yeah, now if you click on it, we can see it. We can see a tour at a glance. Yep.
Okay, so that's the two. Your 5 nights in a hotel.
Okay.
This is starting off in London. It's the capital of England. Fabulous city.
So beautiful.
And yes, it's so wonderful. And we always do a welcome dinner, so you get to know your fellow travelers. With these tours, it's a maximum maybe 40 people. So you get to know a lot of people from all over the United States. Mostly our tours are from the United States. People from or England or Canada or um, Australia as well. So we have a nice welcome dinner. And the first day out, you get on the double-decker bus and you do a wonderful panoramic city tour. And the tour manager will explain everything and where you're going by. You're going to cruise past St. Paul's Cathedral and through the West End, taking in Buckingham Palace. St. Paul's Cathedral is over 300 years old. Buckingham Palace contains 775 rooms and is home to the Britain's royalty since 1837. Maybe not all of them are staying there because I know some of them like to have their own places. But it's just wonderful to see all this. And we've seen so much on TV with, the passing of the Queen and the weddings and all this. So you really get to see this in person. It's fabulous. You're going to be visiting Westminster Abbey, the Gothic church tower that has become it's home to the royals as well, and the weddings. And then you're going to become acquainted with London's trendiest borough on a walking tour of the East End.
Have you been there? The East End? I never
I
been.
have not been to the East End. I've only done like the big sites. I
Right.
haven't been there, but it's part of like a little quaint little cobblestone English little neighborhood. So yeah, I have not been. I'd love to go.
I me too.
Discover a world of English cheeses and traditional fish and chips. Taste London. They have lots of Indian food. So
Yes.
you'll have a sampling of chicken tikka masala and more, the butter chicken and the saag paneer. Just love it. And then we're going to take you, um, just like a true Londoner, and hop on the famous underground, as the locals call it, the Tube. Opened in 1863, this engineering marvel was the world's first metro system and originated as the Metropolitan Railway. Then you're going to be traveling to Westminster with a local expert and see Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. So you're going to have the travel manager with you, but then we're also going to have local people, local experts coming in and explaining things with you with the group. And you're going to stroll down Whitehall, past Downing Street and Trafalgar Square, where you may visit the National Gallery. It's a public square. It's just filled with all kinds of statues and cathedrals. It's just beautiful. And then we also offer, which I love this, is we offer a choice on tour. So all our tours, pretty much everything is all inclusive. So the value is definitely there. So personalize your afternoon because the choice is yours. You can either go to a matinee performance or you can choose to get a glimpse into the British culture when you sit down for afternoon tea at Covent Garden. That's a tough one.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I might want to do the tea. It's your choice, though. That's what's so nice about it. And then on day 5, you may spend your time independently. So they give you some free time because you got to do a little bit of shopping. You got to get your tea and you have to go to Marks and Spencer and maybe get some Burberry.
Right.
And you'll have the whole day. Perhaps you can visit Piccadilly Square or go to Hyde Park and or view the cityscape from the London Eye. So there's an optional tour that you can sign up for on that day, and you can go to Windsor Castle. That's just a small fee, but that way, on your on that day that you have free, you can go and see that. And then we're going to be going to the Tower of London and uncover all of its secrets. It's a fortress starting in the 1070s, built by William the Conqueror. And then we're going to see the tower from a different perspective and hop along a cruise on the River Thames to Greenwich. This is a great tour. And then you're going to be taken to the Greenwich Market, a lively collection of locals, um, lots of treats and charming venues for lunch and shopping. And then we're going to test your seafaring skills on board the Cutty Sark, a Victorian style ship that served as a tea clipper. And that will be then you'll have your final dinner that evening. It's just a wonderful place to go. And you can join us in London. So, as a recap, you'll have 5 nights. You'll visit iconic Westminster Abbey, a taste of the local culture on a walking tour of the East End. You'll feel like a local when you go through the underground and then you'll be able to choose your favorite day with a matinee or a tea in the garden. And then visit Tower of London and then get on a ship to go to the Greenwich Market. So it's just wonderful. It's a wonderful tour. Now, a couple of things about Collette is we do offer, like I stated at the beginning, a hometown pickup, which is so lovely because you don't have to worry about getting to the airport. We'll just come and get you and take you to the airport. You can also personalize your adventure, and this will mean if you want to upgrade to business class, or if you're taking this tour and it's only 5 days and you spent all that money on airfare, you might as well go somewhere else. So you can maybe go to Paris and take the tube to Paris or something like that. And we can get this all arranged for you. It's no problem. We also offer a wonderful travel insurance. It's called our travel protection. It's one of the best in the travel industry. And it's a small fee. I believe this one is $299 for the trip. And this you can cancel for any reason. So for the day up until the day prior. So let's say you aren't feeling well and you just, don't think it's a good time for you to go at that time. You can cancel the day prior and get all of your money back minus that $299 of insurance. So that covers you. And you're also covered while you are on tour, which is lovely. So for a lot of, the airlines these days, and their flights sometimes get rescheduled or delayed, you're covered. In case you lose your bags, you're covered. In case you need medical assistance, you're covered. So I highly recommend doing travel insurance, especially these days. And then our way of thanking you, we have a loyalty program. So once you do one Collette tour and then you sign up the next year for the next tour, we give you $150 off. So that is wonderful. Or if you do book it in 2 years, then you'll get $100 off. So that's the tour. And it's just a wonderful short tour. We have other spotlights. We have a spotlight on Paris that you can do, and we have a spotlight on New York City, a spotlight on Washington, D.C., and a spotlight on, I think it's San Antonio. So we have other ones, and I'll be happy to share those with you at a future date. Any
Lori, the
questions?
questions, yeah, on the chat says, what area do we live in? To the tour? Is it Covent Garden? That's what they're asking. What area at the hotel?
It's city center. I don't have any of the hotels because we'd have to book it first.
Uh-huh.
I don't have that information, but I know it is city center and that it is a 4-star property. I can find out for you.
And city center is considered where it's right in the district, what the theater
I
district,
don't know.
Travis
It's
Car.
probably the theater district.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will find out specifically with the hotel and I can email Tina and she can share it with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Any other questions? No more questions? Any ideas as where you want to maybe want to go so I can add them to the list?
Recording in progress.
We've got tours all over the world. We want to do Croatia, Italy. If you're religious, we have some religious tours, faith tours. We go to Fatima of the Lourdes in Portugal. We do Shrines of Italy and take you to the Basilica. We also do, these are our faith tours. Um,
Lori, somebody asked for Switzerland.
yes. Oh, yeah. We've got a couple of Switzerland. I'll put that on the list for us to show you next time. And you can ask, Switzerland is so beautiful. And we have one that is even covers Switzerland, Austria, and Bavaria. And you go during the month of September for their uh, Oktoberfest. In Europe, they celebrate Oktoberfest in September.
That's funny.
So yeah, it is. But we have a wonderful that takes you through the peaks of Switzerland, which is just fabulous. So we'll put that one on the list to show you.
Great. Thank you so much, Lori.
All right. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Take
Keep
care. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.